Hi, my name is Kevin Poole, the Wave, the World Motivational Educator. And my job is to help motivate you and help educate you either mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, or emotionally to the max. We're here going over the Motivational Rush, the most explosive motivational info book ever written. You're going to absolutely love this book, these philosophies, these chapters, these concepts, these strategies that are life-changing. You got to grab it, absorb it, use it, implement it, and take your life and run with it. We're here going over a great chapter. You're going to absolutely love this chapter. This chapter is spectacular. This chapter is called The Moving On Concept. The Moving On Concept. Okay, now the bottom line is this: you have to know when to move on. I'm just gonna get right to the bottom line. All right, I'm gonna cut through the chase, just get right to the bottom line. You have to know when to move on, and you have to know how to move on. Okay, so many people are held back by their past issues, past challenges, all right, past defeats, past failures. So many people are held back by the past, and as a result, it screws with their future, it screws with their today, it screws with their tomorrow. It messes all of these things up because they focus on the past and they held back by the past. Okay, some people are held back by what happened to them a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, in their life, in their childhood. All right, people are held back tremendously. I know I'm held back a lot of times by the past, and what I have to do is I have to let the past go. Okay, that way I can move on, and the best way to do that is to focus on today and to focus on tomorrow. Okay, you gotta focus on today and tomorrow, okay, because that is the way that you deal with the past. Because here's what happened with the past. If you have the past about what happened in the past, okay, the bottom line is this: you can't do anything about it. There's absolutely nothing you can do about the past, okay, except learn from it. All right, that way you can make better decisions, all right, better choices, better ways of doing things, okay, better people to get around, better partners to have, okay, better everything to have, okay, based on the past that you have learned from. But the key is not to dwell in the past. The key is not to focus on the past. The key is not to live in the past, okay? Because when you do that, you're screwing up today and tomorrow, okay? Now, here's the reason why you want to deal with today and tomorrow. Because today and tomorrow you can affect, you can do something about it. There's probably a lot of things that you and I can do something about today for tomorrow, okay, to make us better parents, better grandparents, better more financially stable, better business people, better salespeople, better bosses, better everything by focusing on today and tomorrow. That is the ultimate way to get over the past. One thing you have to realize is that the past does not concrete your future unless you allow it to. The past does not concrete your future unless you allow it to. But if you focus on the past, if you focus on last year, 5 years, 10 years, then what happened, it actually becomes your concrete. All right, it becomes your concrete, so you can't move forward because you're so busy focusing on the past. All right, what people did to you in the past, how this boss may have screwed you, how this company may have screwed you, how a loved one may have screwed you. Okay, did you wrong? Trust me, I could write a book on that just alone. You know how many things that went wrong with me in the past? But now if I focus on the past, I would not be writing this program. I would not be giving you this magical program, the Motivational Rush. I won't be giving it to you because I'm so busy focused on the past, and the past becomes a jail cell for a lot of people emotionally. It becomes a jail cell for a lot of people physically. It becomes a jail cell for a lot of people emotionally, spiritually, in every other way that you can think of, and it affects other parts of your life. Those are just to name a few, all right? But by focusing on the past, what you do is you screw up today and tomorrow. And the best way to get over the past, or is one to learn from it. Learn from the past. It's there as a learning experience. It's there as a learning lesson. It's there as a learning experience. Okay, but after you learn it, okay, the next thing you want to do is you want to plan today for tomorrow, because this is the part that we can affect. This is the part that we can control. I may have been late at another job and got fired and went through all kind of depression, but when I get the new job, I want to make sure I learn from that and make sure I'm on time, make sure I'm there on time, make sure I value me getting on time. That way I value my job, okay, and learn from the past and make better decisions today. Don't dwell in the past. That is the worst thing that any of us can do, all right? And I am the key person who has done it tremendously in the past, and I have learned to let the past go and focus on the day. That's the reason why I'm here talking to you today, all right? Right now is because I had to focus on today. I didn't do it last 10 years of my life. So I learned from that and said, you know what, Kevin, for the next 10 years, do it for the rest of your life. Let me affect today and tomorrow. How? By focusing on today and tomorrow, not the past. You gotta let the past go. You gotta let side distractions go. That way you can focus on your dreams, your wants, your goals, and your desires, whatever you want. Trust me, a lot of people require you focusing on today and tomorrow and letting go of the past, including yourself. So understand this theory, understand this concept, the moving on concept. You gotta be able to move on from the past. You gotta be able to move on from the destructions, the turmoils. You have to be able to move on because your today and your future depends on it. Always remember that today and tomorrow has yet to be written. Therefore, get your pen and pad out and write something great and spectacular for today and tomorrow. So there you go. Make sure you move on, use these concepts in the Motivational Rush, and have fun taking your life to the max.